actions create belief in self. So many of us go through lives dreaming of being something more or achieving more or taking on bigger challenges or whatever, right? We go through our lives like hoping for more, but we don't believe that we are capable. We don't believe that we are worthy. We don't believe that, we don't believe that, oh, if we launch this new marketing campaign, it can be a success. Or if we launch this new business venture or launch this new product, it can be a success. And we are constantly doubting ourselves, constantly wondering, hoping that, we can achieve more, but at the same time feeling like, that's for somebody else. And then at the same time, we look at these other people who seem to have success after success, and we wonder what they're like. We're jealous of their of their natural aptitude, their natural ability to achieve success, where we marvel at this natural belief that they seem to have in themselves, that they can accomplish anything, that they can overcome any challenge. And I want to tell you, there's actually a model, and I created this little graphic for myself as a constant reminder of this model of the impact that simple actions can have, and the process by which actions turn into that unshakable belief in yourself. So I'm going to share that with you here, and I want to walk through it with you. So a lot of times we think that we have to start by believing. We think that we have to start by having this belief in ourselves that that we're going to, if we have the belief, then we can take the action that's going to get us the result. But in reality, life is like this constant process that actually doesn't start with the belief. The belief is the outcome. The belief is the result of the actions that were taken. And it goes through this process. So it starts with the action. We take an action towards whatever goal that we have for ourselves, whatever ideal, whatever outcome we wish to achieve. And then we feel what it's like to have taken that action. We feel success, we feel failure, we feel regret, we feel satisfaction, we feel all the feelings, right? Just because you take action doesn't mean that you will succeed, but you are going to take action, and then you're going to have feelings about that. You can, in like one breath, feel both thankful that you took the action and feel regretful that the action did not lead to the outcome that you were hoping for. But you're going to have a feeling after you take the action. And this could be everything from like getting up and starting your work ahead of any type of distraction or whatever for the day, or it could be launching the biggest new marketing campaign of your life, or the biggest new product of your life, or quitting your job and going out to start your entrepreneurial endeavor, or whatever it is, right? You take this action, and then you have a feeling. And then you think about the action and the response and the results that it got. You reflect on the feelings that you are having about the action and about the outcomes that are happening because of the action. You reflect on that, you think about that, and you learn from that. Like when you reflect, you learn what worked, you learn what didn't work, you learn what you would probably want to do next time, you learn what you want to avoid next time. And then you start to believe like, oh, well, I believe that if I take an action like that again, I can achieve another result. Or I believe that I now know at least one thing that I need to avoid next time, right? And so you're developing beliefs. And then with that belief, you can act again. And then you're going to have feelings around that action. And then you're going to be able to reflect on those feelings and the outcome of the action and what happened and what you did and what you could have done different next time and what you absolutely would want to repeat. And then you're going to develop more belief in yourself. And then you're going to take more action, and you're going to have more feelings, and you're going to reflect on it more, and you're going to have more belief in yourself. And it's this ongoing process where it's like an upward spiral, not a downward spiral, an upward spiral, where you take an action, and then you have a feeling, and then you reflect on it, and then you believe in yourself, and then you take action, and you have a feeling, and you reflect on it, and you believe in yourself, and you take action, and you have a feeling, and you reflect on it, and you believe in yourself. And the more that you take these actions and go through this process, the stronger belief you're going to have in yourself. Now, I have a friend, Brian Kurtz, who was like the number 2 person at Boardroom Inc. as they grew from a very small company when he started to being a $150 million a year internationally recognized direct response, like giant. They were definitely one of the biggest direct response companies in the world at their prime. And often when he gets up on stage and he talks about the small things that he has done, like things that to him feel like small parts of his success, they feel to others who may be getting into this business like it's this gigantic brag, right? This gigantic, oh, I'm the greatest in all of this. And he talks about, if you want to be successful as a copywriter or as a marketing consultant with a company like Boardroom, you have to raise your game to this level. And it's like all this certainty that he has, all this clarity that he has, all this belief that he has in himself and the industry and his capabilities and all of that. It only comes out of like 30 years of going through this process: actions, feelings, reflections, and then belief in self. And there are many other people like Brian. I'm just thinking of Brian because he's gotten up on stage and he's like incredibly humble as a person, but at the same time, he's done so much that when he talks about what he does, it can feel like bragging. And I know so many other people like that, successful entrepreneurs, when they get up on stage, there are people in the audience who feel like, geez, that person has incredible belief in themselves. And they either look up to that with awe and respect, or they look up to that with resentment and want to tear it down because they see this belief in themselves, this belief that these people have in themselves. And they feel like, geez, like that's just ego, that's cockiness, that's just being braggadocious, that's somebody that's full of themselves. But the person on the other side of that says, you don't know what I've gone through, you don't know how many things that I've done that have failed, you don't know how many things that I did when I had no belief in myself, you don't know where I came from. And that person who's up on stage talking about those things, or that person who's quietly generating success after success, they've gone through that process a million times. They took action. They had feelings about it. There was some kind of outcome that they reflected on, and then they developed a little bit more belief in themselves, and a little bit more belief in themselves, and a little bit more belief in themselves. But it starts with action. That success, that belief in yourself, that confidence, all of that, it starts with action. And then you go through that process over and over again. And the more that you do it, the more belief you can have in yourself to take on bigger and bigger things. And then the more bigger and bigger things you take on and have success or have failure, the more belief you can have in yourself that the next thing you will do, you'll be able to handle it. And handling it can mean handling it and creating a success, or handling it can mean doing it and being able to cope with the failure when things don't work out how you hoped. And like, that's not even ego. That's just understanding the process and understanding what it means to be able to do the work. And that's what true belief in yourself is. Not this ego, not this pride that nothing can touch me. It's like recognizing that I will get beaten, battered, bruised, and I will fall down, but then I will pick myself up and I'll still be here. I'll still be here. And that's what true belief in yourself is. And that only comes through this process that starts with taking action. So my name is Roy Furr. This has been a video issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. If you like this content, be sure that you click like so the magical algorithms can share it with more people like you. You can share it yourself with people who might find it valuable. Leave a comment like, is this useful to you? Is this impactful to you? Do you feel like this might help you take your next action that can move your life forward? And subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed here, you can do that. You can also go to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com where you can get my daily content on marketing, copywriting, business building, direct response, selling, and some personal development too, because that's what any great achiever knows, that you have to work on yourself first to be able to build great things outside of you. So again, check the links in the description to do that. Also, if you do want to go deeper on business and marketing topics, I do have a training library for marketers, entrepreneurs, and I'll include a link to that as well. Again, my name is Roy Furr. This has been a video issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, and I will strongly encourage you to go out and take an action that is a little bit beyond your belief in yourself. Have a feeling around like what happens because of that action that you took. Reflect on that feeling, on the action, on the outcome, and recognize that as you've gone through that, you can develop a little bit more belief in yourself and a little bit more belief in yourself, and then repeat that over and over again. And I can't wait to see what you accomplished. I look forward to seeing you again in your next video issue. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.